Hi, this is Jim. We're going to do a quick start challenge. The first 80 turns from 4000 BC to 1000 BC are probably the most important turns in the game. If you can get a nice quick start, you're in a position to win with almost any victory type, rather than trying to make up the difference later. So this is just all the default settings. Continent 70% water, middle choice and everything. Roaming standard size. Over here, the settings are mostly default. I've turned off culture link start locations because that's bugged. You'll always get American opponents nearby if you click that. It's supposed to give you like France and Germany if you're England, right? But it's bugged, so it'll always give you American opponents nearby. Respawn AI players, if I kill someone, I like them to stay dead, so I turn that off. And I turn off preserve random seed. That's no biggie. That just means if you reload a save and do the same turns over again, it might be different the next time. And the rest, I think, is the same as default. And I'm playing on Monarch difficulty. Let's see what I get here. Greece, really? I just did another game, got Greece. Okay, that happens. So, commercial, you don't really see that too much as far as, it's not a benefit you realize you're getting, but it's actually pretty powerful, I think. You get more shields and gold overall because you have less corruption and waste. And then scientific has its benefits, but it's not really going to help us in a quick start challenge. What will help us is the Greece get the Hoplite Defender, which is pretty darn powerful early game. Not that I want to start a war, but it's a powerful unit that other civs will respect if you start building them. Now, to get a quick start, ideally you'd put the settler down right away. You don't want to go hunting around. But I'm on top of a bonus shield there, a bonus grassland shield. I really hate settling on those because that's an extra shield per turn in your first city for the entire game. And you don't get that bonus if you settle on it. You don't get food bonuses or shield bonuses if you settle on them, but I do believe you get commerce bonuses. So I'm going to think about moving this settler a space. So this spot looks like it's got a gold. It's on the river, so being on the river is good because you can grow to size 12 without having to build an aqueduct. It also gets you away from the mountains and presumably towards some more plains. So I really like this move to the south. So I'm going to go ahead and move them to the south. Sometimes, if you have a scout or something, you can go look around first. Or if you have a worker, you can move them a step in one direction. But I think I have enough info here where I can move my settler one tile south there, and then start my mine right away. Yep, that'll work. Oh, let's pick our tech. Now Greece starts with bronze working in alphabet. I love that. I always go for writing next in this case. My tech strategy is to try to trade text with people. So, I have an advantage here for going for the expensive writing early. And on Monarch and higher difficulties, I gotta build a city first. And we'll start making a warrior, and he's working that tile that I'm improving, so that's good. So I'm going to set the science slider to 20%. I'm going to do a minimum research, so it's going to take 50 turns to reach writing. Now, sometimes you go to 10%. This early in the game, you get 0 science and no research. This is why I go 20%. If I think about it later, I can turn it down to 10%. But for now, we'll call it that 20%. All right, so let's get a warrior out and get scouting. So I'm already a turn behind, which, early game, that's kind of big. You'll see when I start meeting people, the power graphs. So, where am I going to send this guy scouting? I want to see at the immediate area where my next city site's going to be. And I want to go start meeting other people. So, I love this green over here. There's also a river over here, so that looks appealing. And, what is this, a mountaintop? A cold mountaintop, maybe? That looks like the top of one of these mountains. So, I love the river, but I see plains, which is going to take some improvement before they give you 2 food. So I'm probably going to look over this way first. So I'm going to move the settler or the warrior off to the east first. And I'll build a road next. You almost always, very few exceptions, build a road on a tile before leaving it with a worker. So yeah, see all this green? Is this so 1 food is seawater. 1 food. So these are both like sea coasts. They're not freshwater. Which is interesting because, you can build galleys there, but you don't get the freshwater aqueduct bonus. So, alright, that tile's finished. I got a road to mine. I'm going to move to this one next. Because I want 2 good tiles for this city to work. The first 80 turns, I'm going to be building settlers as fast as I can. So it's never to go past size 2 while I'm doing that. This guy, let's move him. I'm overthinking. I do that a lot. I kind of want to peek over here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It looks like the edge of the world right here, or the edge of the continent, but we'll see. It is. Okay. Start a mine. We'll move this guy. Now, there's not much north here, probably, so I'm going to look south. North doesn't look promising for settling either, because there's a bunch of mountains there. So I'm going to start south to look for other civs and good spots. Let's make sure it didn't do anything stupid. Okay, nope. It's working the 2 tiles I want it to. Whoops, what'd I do? That's the city view button. I hardly ever use that. I move from south. I'll take the next one north. Maybe. Oh, there is a bonus grassland up there. And there's one over here too. Okay, I'm size 2 now. 8 turns. This mine should finish 3 turns. Yeah, okay, so that'll finish just in time for... Alright, I basically don't have shields. Oh, I don't either. 2, 3. I'm debating because I can build another warrior and finish the settler turn after I turn size 3. No, I'm going to go ahead and get the settler sooner. So I'm going to build wealth for a turn, and then the settler. And this guy I'm going to send west. Now this guy I was going to send down here, but I feel like I know it's down here. I want to see the coast for sure, but that looks like it's all coastline right there. So there's probably no food bonuses hiding right here. So I want to go peek up here now with him. And notice I switched over to settler. Oh man, am I gonna... Huh. Well, the mine will finish this turn, so hopefully it'll even up. There we go. So the mine finished, so now we're finishing the settler out as we turn size 3. Cow, perfect. Wait, was that something? No, it was just, alright. A cow and okay. So that'll be good. There's my next city site right up there. So these guys I'm kind of like sending off to look for other civs now. This guy, I want to really find out exactly where I'm going to plop the city down. I want that cow as soon as I plop the city down, so it's got to be in one of these adjacent tiles. Ooh, this might work. $83 turns to expansion. Alright, in the long run, this city spot will probably be good right here. It gets the cow right now, it gets this guy right now. But it's going to miss this and this until borders expand, or actually, if I put a city here, its border is going to be here, and then when this borders expand again, if there's a one tile gap between borders, it'll go ahead and gap it. So on my next expansion, it would pick this up. Huh. But in the near term, something like this, that's just too good long term to go here. And if I have too much food, I've got 2 mountains to work. Alright, so most of that's like to figure out where I want to send this guy to look next. So I wanted to look up here to see what's up here. Oh, there's a mountain, or a hill. We'll wait a second on him. Alright, so I'll have this ready in 2 turns. I'm trying to decide if I want to build a road up this way for speed. So the settler's going to be built in 2 turns, and he'll be here. Because there's a river. I think it's crossing. Yeah, see, okay. I'm testing to make sure that this crosses a river. So if you go from this tile to this tile, even with a road, it's going to take a whole turn because of the river. That's why you can't go to the city in this one turn. So when the settler's built, it's going to take him 1 turn to be here, even though there's a road further than that. And then in turn 2, he could make it 2 spaces if the roads are done by then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it won't be done that fast. But I want to improve that cow anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're moving towards the next city spot with the settler, or with the worker. Oh, I missed that guy. I thought that was a wine. Or that gal. She has luxury already? She does. See, she has wines. I had the color right, just the thing wrong. Oh, wow. She's already up 2 texts on me. That sucks. But at least I've met somebody. Yeah, so this city spot right here is on the coast, so that's good. It'll get the cow right away and the deer right away. Although I'm not sure how much good it's going to do. I can't remember if you can mine tundra. Yeah, you can. Okay, so that's actually good. And then our next expansion will get this. At some point it'll get that. I can make that work. I can make that work near term. It'll be strong long term because it'll pick up these two hills. Yeah, that's a good city spot. Okay. The wealthiest nation of the world, because I'm slow rolling writing and keeping all the money. So let's go back to warrior. And we'll send this guy right there. I didn't used to like on. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm checking to see if there's any barbs around. He doesn't say there is. So I'm going to send this guy to scout around a little bit because I think that settler's safe. Is there something down there? So I've got the road. We move on to the cow. Where am I going to go? North or south? Looks like south's a better bet. And that's still France again, right? Yeah. Haven't met anybody else? Nope. Now, I see the Goodyear out here, the minor tribe. I don't like messing with these guys on Monarchy and higher. If it pops out barbs, it's just, there's 3 of them, and I still have a combat bonus against barbs, but 3 of them can still kill you. And I want that scout alive for a while. Oh, there's a mountain or a volcano up here. I'm trying to decide where to take this guy. I guess we're going to go south to see if there's any settleable land down here. Not really. I mean, technically yes, but not useful. I'll make that a city. Okay, so he got the 2nd shield. I really don't know if he's going to get that 3rd shield. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the settler right away, in case he doesn't. Okay, what am I doing with you? This guy's scouting up here. So a couple options. I could take him over here and kind of watch over this area because I think my next settler's going here. Or is it? Okay, on the second thought, this is good land, but it's mine. No one else is going to come settle it before I get a chance to. So if I want to grab land, more land, I'm probably going to push west. Yeah. I want to push west before France gets this all area. And I'm also looking for food bonuses. Food bonuses are power. I mean, you know, the deer on tundra is not that powerful, but cows and wheat really are. This isn't bad. This is actually a good spot right here. Being on the river and the coast. But it's not something I have to like go rush to right away. Is this so? This is okay. It's got 1 gold, so it's on the river. You can kind of see the river there. So this spot will get. This is a good spot here. This spot will get the bonus grassland. It'll close this gap and get this river tile here. It'll get these 2 forest grasslands. It's not good right now. I've got to either clear the forest or irrigate these plains before I can build a settler effectively. But that is a good city spot. Longer term, medium term, longer term. I thought I remember... Okay, yeah, there's a wheat over here. There's a wheat over here, but there's not enough food elsewhere. Oh, there's a... Furs are really cool because they give you a bonus shield, too. So I really want this area. But I'm not sure it's beneficial to grab it real quick. But also I want this. I want somewhere around here, like maybe right there. But neither one of them will help me like expand exponentially. So it's kind of a tough choice. Same thing with this tile. So here and here and here. I really want those 3 city spots. But back here would get me settlers sooner. Be thinking about that. Alright, which means this guy is going to go west and infect some of that area. I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry, obviously. Oh wait, there's somebody different. Alright, do we... Hey, look, I know alphabet and they don't. And they know a bunch of other stuff. They have masonry, pottery, the wheel, warrior code, ceremony, and burial. What does Joan have? Masonry and pottery. So, I'm going to try to get masonry pottery from her and grab one or more of these away from him. Now, the wheel is the most exciting to me. It's the most expensive of these techs, I happen to know. It gives you a new unit and a new resource. So it should be pretty valuable to her. Let's see if it's an even trade. Close to a deal. How close? Oh, very close. We try zeroing in on how little gold I can give him. There we go, 8 gold. Now, I could try to grab one of these 2 from him. Because she only has those 2. But I'm not really in a hurry to get these 2. Yeah, I'm good at this. I'm more happy with the wheel. So let me get the wheel. Does he have? He doesn't have horseback riding yet, does he? No. Okay. So we go back to her. So I'll give him what, 7 gold, something like that. So if I give him the wheel. Okay. So she's probably already met Babylon. So he knows these things. So he knows the wheel. So it's probably cheaper. Oh my gosh! Really? Ouch. Pottery is like one of the cheapest techs out there. If it's not as good as a wheel, that's not good for me. Okay. Alright, so I'm debating whether or not I want to wait to meet somebody else or try to trade here. I'm going to wait. Yeah, because throwing them money just gives them power. Alright, so now that I got the wheel, let me go look for horses. So the horse is right there. So that's strategically very important to me. So now I probably will stretch to try to grab that early. You know, unless I unfog one over here somewhere. This is probably all coast, so there's probably no horses here. Horses spawn in grass, hills, I think sometimes plains. But not in tundra. Not in mountains. Yeah, so the strategic resource of the horse is probably the most important thing. If I put a city here, I'd get at least two food tiles, but I'd be one tile off the coast, which is inadvisable usually. But in this case, I may do it for strategic reasons, if I can beat France to it. Okay. There are tribes near Athens. So I guess he's talking about... Oh, wait, there's horses right here. I missed those. Awesome. I missed that. Okay. So since I have horses here, I'm not going to like try real hard to grab this one. I mean, I want it too. I want to keep it away from France, but pushing that far that soon is not necessarily worth it. Now I got horses here. Okay. All right, please kick me out the right direction. I don't want to explicitly fight you right now. That's good enough, I guess. This is a pretty big continent. I bet there's more than 3 of us. But there could just be 3 of us. Where are we on this mine? Okay, not there yet. What am I doing with you? I'm going to go ahead and look at the southern coast and start looking at the eastern lands a little more. See that? I'm on a hill, so that's 50% bonus. And you get a combat bonus against barbs, and he still took me down to within an inch of my life. I really don't like barbs. I mean, I put them in the game, but I don't go popping huts on higher difficulty levels because I need to go meet people. I don't want my scouts getting killed. That's the guy I already met, right? Okay. Where are we? So we'll build a warrior, and then wealth for a turn, and then a settler. So that'll get this the settler out right at size 3. Let me hold on to you for a second. Oh, that was somebody new. No, it's not. It's a barb. It looked yellow or green. Okay. Alright, so he's going to come over here and watch this area. I like to put a military unit over here. In spaces that I want to settle. Actually, this guy can do that. This guy's going to head that way. And this guy will head back west. So barb units will not spawn in the area that military units can see. Barb camps, I should say. So instead of waiting and escorting the settler, usually I'll just send out a warrior out to kind of make sure that no barbs spawn there. Now later on when horseback riding gets out, it gets more dangerous because the barb horses can go fast. Wait. Was that new? That's France. No, Ottomans. There we go. You are new. So since he's so close to the Babs, I'm sure he's met them. And the reason who meets who is important because, if they know Babylon, then if I had a tech to trade, it would be cheaper if Babylon knows it too. But as it is, I'm way behind in tech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this sometimes happens at higher levels. You can get what seems to be hopelessly behind. But you will eventually catch up, especially in about 18 turns you'll get riding. I think I'll still get that before everybody else. And that's worth quite a bit. Alright, where are we? So we finished that mine. And sure enough that... Okay. Yeah, okay. So this thing could just build settlers without a warrior, so... maybe once I mine another... what do I first that? This is going to go west again. This guy's going unfogging tiles. The worker next is going to... I'm trying to decide whether I want to build a mine here somewhere or go move on to the next city. Yeah, let's go ahead and build a mine somewhere. I'm British. Yeah, you can build mines on Tundra, right? So I'm going to have to mine this, and then that's going to be, once we get out of despotism, that'll be a better tile. There's a bunch of colors moving around. Okay. So there's 8 civs in the game in one continent, so it may just be the 4 of us. That may be everybody. Sometimes you get 5 on a continent. And sometimes the continents will touch each other and you go meet other people, but that's probably all we're meeting. I'm going to plop this guy in place. Now I'm going to send him up over to the other city. Mine? Good, it can mine, okay. We'll go step on the mountain. Alright, so I'm going to fortify him right here. So his purpose is to keep barb camps from spawning in this area. So it looks like I can even see this mountain. Yeah, perfect. So I'm not going to get any barb camps spawning back here and sending out horses or even warriors. They could spawn down here, but at least this area is safe for now. And I was going to send this guy up here, but I just realized this guy's going to end up back in the area, so... And I'm probably not settling settlers up here real soon, because they're not going to be productive cities for a long time. So this guy I'm going to send back to Athens. That's your home now. Okay. Where are you going? I'll just have him watch this area. He'll unfog these tiles. Where are we here? I've got a guy to the south. I'll go ahead and probe the west side of the continent. Let's have him watch over the area. Eventually return him to that second city. And that should be the Ottomans, right? Yep. Let's do a quick tech check. I should be like 5 techs behind everybody. 2, 3, 4. What is she missing? 1, 2, 3. Oh, she only has 3. Masonry, Pottery, Warrior Code. He's got 4. He's got 4. Ceremonial burial just isn't worth that much, so I don't think I can really... You know, I try to tech broker trades, broker tech trades, And I could sell her ceremonial burial, but it's really a cheap tech. And I might get pottery out of it, but I mean, pottery and ceremonial burial are just kind of like chump change. You can throw into other deals later. And yeah, pottery doesn't really block anything until you have writing. The ceremonial burial blocks mysticism, but I'm interested in heading for Republic. So this side of the tree is not in a hurry for me. And I don't build a lot of temples, hardly ever. Masonry would be good for trade bait, but everyone already knows it but me. So I'm behind in tech, so I'm kind of counting on getting writing before anyone else. She started the game with writing. So I read alphabet, I'm sorry. He started with not alphabet. You know what? She might get writing before I do. Well, I've played games way behind the tech before, so if that happens, it happens. But usually, I can catch up with trading. But there's not really uh-oh, crap. I wasn't watching. I should have known that would have gone to size 3. So, at Monarch, only 2 citizens stay content. You have to pay to make the third one happy. Alright, let's... where am I going to take you? We'll go east. So 2 settlers. Just curious how everyone else is doing settler-wise. Or city-wise. You have 1 extra city. You have 1 extra city. You have 2 extra cities. Okay. So now that I've bought the population down, I can bring this... Yeah, and by the way, especially early game, you do not want to use specialists, if at all possible. You use this luxury slider to make people happy, even if it costs you science. Okay, I've been paying attention to the trade game. Let me... okay, that guy... Oh, I missed whether he gets that shield or not. Oh, I'm just going to leave it on a settler for him. If he wastes his shields, it's okay. This guy can go back to warrior? How many warriors do I have? 7. I'm trying to decide if it's time to go for a barracks. Now, I definitely still want another settler in turn 20. A barracks be 14? Not 14, no. So that's 30. Yeah, I'm going to do barracks now. Where's this guy going? Alright, so not north. So this guy will probably plop down back here somewhere. And this guy will head either west or south. Done with this spot. Eesh. See, I've got conflicts here. I want to push west, but this city spot and this city spot, they can't get settlers in 20 turns without some improvement first. And same with anything west. You know, even this spot right here, it doesn't have the food to get a settler in 20 turns without the improvement. And this cow is just too far away to go try to grab. All right. I really want that, though. All right, I'm going to grab this city spot, I think. What do I have back here? This is 2 or 3 cities back here. So this spot, that would miss this tile here. This spot is coast. This is a good long-term city spot. It's got a bunch of grasslands. It's coastal. It's got some hills and mountains to work. So this is a really good long-term city spot. In the near term, it's kind of iffy. Although it'll get this one, it'll manage to grab this one too. This bonus grassland. I originally thought 2 cities would go here, but this is probably a good city spot for that area. And then, ooh, what have we down here? We got a lot of bonus grasslands down here. I may end up settling on this hill. So that'll grab all that. This city spot will get this immediately. This on this next border expansion from this capital, which is within 20 turns. And it'll have to wait till some other board expansion before getting that one. And it has a bunch of, yeah, I like the city spot right here. Lots of, these will eventually get irrigated, these will eventually, okay, so I got a city here, and both of these would be good for making settlers. I mean, not great, but they're better than these spots over here. So, again, usually I want to push this way and grab more land earlier. But grabbing these 2 spots to give more settlers sooner. Why not both, right? So maybe I'll send this guy right here, and then send this guy right here. And this guy will build a worker to start improving this area, and then we'll have 3 more settlers coming out in 20-ish turns. Yep, okay. And since this area is kind of dark and there were some barbs roaming around, I'm going to send him with an escort. And this guy's going to watch this area over here. He should be safe. Wait. Okay, yeah. I want to make sure I'm getting the good tile. Where are we going? This way. Let's see, is that roaded? That's roaded, okay. Where's this guy going next? So, we're doing another settler, another settler, another settler. And given my land, that's probably, after that, I'm going to start going for military. And I'm also going to build a worker out here to get this area ready. So I should probably send him either to start improving this city or go back to the capital. Or if I go right here, I can kind of get both with one shot. Actually, no, that tile is not workable by this city. Alright, he doesn't need to be up there, so he can come back down this way. 1, 2, 3. I would go there, but that tile's not going to be workable for a while. Okay. I might also build a road system for that new city. Dark red? Is that a dark red? Oh, that's him, okay. See, we're probably getting horseback riding out there soon, if it's not here already. Oh, I can't see horseback riding because I don't have warrior code. So it may already be out there. So when 2 civs get horseback riding, then the barbs start riding horses. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and attack this barb camp before it starts spawning horses. Where am I going with this? So building a road system. Yeah, I'll build a road system. Yep, okay. So if I have a forest, usually I try to click on the forest to see if that next shield is going to be lost or not. I think it will be, so that probably means I can build a warrior then a settler here before my turn 20. We're sorry for stepping in your land. Yeah, you kill barbs and let people love it. We'll go for grass. So here are all our opponents. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Build a road, you build a city. And I was going to make a worker, but I've got 2 shields per turn, so let's go make a warrior, then a worker. Let's get you healed up. Step on the mountain to get more view. Oh, he's on the coast. So I was going to go west, but there's probably not much over here. So I probably head the right direction. Okay. Let me do a quick tech check, see if anyone's got riding yet. If anyone to be her. Nope, okay. I've got 6 more turns to go. Am I ready to attack these barbs? I think I'll fortify him and bring over this guy over and attack with 2 guys at a time. Wow. The AI lost to a barb. So we attack him. Okay. And we'll move him up to protect. Or to defend. And we'll finish building the road to this new city. And I don't really need to watch all that anymore. We put this guy. At some point, you want defenders in your towns. If you don't have defenders in your towns, the other civs might think you're weak. So in the very early game, I don't necessarily keep the towns defended, but this is getting to the point where I kind of want defenders in the towns now. And they just built a defender, so let me send this guy back to the next city spot, and he'll stay there. And how's the other guy doing? I'll have these guys just here for a second. So I'm basically, now that I've kind of got the area scattered out, I've got all the people met. I'm kind of positioning the warriors to the next city spot areas, except for the scouts, of course. All right, I've got writing in one turn now. Now, if I look down here, so let me do a quick check. She does not have writing yet. So, to the best of my understanding, if they don't have it at the end of your turn, they're not going to get it before you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, hide the cities. So she's the one I'm worried about getting writing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do trades inter-turn. So I'm kind of thinking ahead. So she got Masonry, Pottery, Warrior Code. Okay. So when I get writing, I'm going to say, what's the big picture? Do I have any? No, everything looks good. Okay. So if I say, what's the big picture, and then I go to F4, I can do trades in the middle of the turn. If I don't do this now, if she suddenly gets writing, she might trade it around. I'm just curious if she's values writing. Yeah, okay, good. So she's not like instantly about to get writing. I'm not going to trade with her first because she's the fewest techs. Masonry, Pottery, Warrior Code. Masonry, Pottery, Warrior Code. Ceremonial Burial, Ironworking. Wait, did we know him before? No, we didn't know him before. We just met him. Okay. That's a weird juxtaposition of text. He starts with the alphabet too, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so he starts with the alphabet. Wow, what the heck? So go back to F6. So he's learned bronze working, and that's it. And the wheel. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I don't think he's met anybody else. I can't tell yet, but that's interesting. I don't think he knows the other people, but it doesn't matter because pottery is the cheapest tech. That's all I'm getting off of him. So ironworking seems to be the magic. Alright. So ironworking is the thing that only he has. And writing is the thing that only I have. So we have a monopoly in our techs. And he thinks ironworking is more valuable than writing, which is interesting, and it may be true. Or he may be researching writing, and that's why it's cheaper for him. But writing also gives you a new strategic resource, and it gives you a new unit, the swordsman. So those kind of make the tech a premium over what their real cost is, a research cost. I'm going to... Yeah, this is the most rare thing, so I'm going to go ahead and get this from him if I can. Zero in on what he wants for it, minimum. Let's see, 117. 118. going down to the last penny is probably not. I just tend to do it. Maybe I should stop doing it for recording. All right. So the downside of this, I'm not getting that gold back from him, I don't think, because he's not short any techs anyone else has, I don't think. Maybe there's one, I don't know. But I'm probably not getting that gold back from him. But I now have 2 gold to give other people. Now, one thing I don't have, warrior code kind of opens up the path to horseback riding. So I want to try to get warrior code next, because I don't know if horseback riding is out there. I can't see it yet. So warrior code 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So she doesn't have ceremonial burial. Okay, good. I'm trying to get the most amount for my money, so since he won't accept all that, I know I'm getting the most out of this deal I can. I mean, the most, okay. And again, warrior code, because it opens the path to horseback riding, so I can see if that's out there. And the ceremonial burial, it also opens the path to mysticism. And it's also something France doesn't have, so I'm kind of prioritizing those 2 techs. I might normally prioritize masonry because it's more expensive, but everyone has masonry except Iroquois. Alright, so he doesn't have horseback riding. He does have mysticism, though. She does not have mysticism or horseback riding. He has mysticism, but not horseback riding. Yeah, no, he just has pottery. Is there anything else that might be out there? I really doubt math is out there, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I mean, I want it, but usually by the time I can research construction and currency, math is easy to get. So I'm more interested in mysticism. Alright, so he's got mysticism. I already gave him all the money, so forget him. He's the only one who has it. Alright, it's probably not the best deal, but I'll take it. See what I'll get for this. Okay, I tried. I'll go ahead and take it. If I could, I would try to get powdery from Iroquois. But I can't really get small enough to optimize all that. So I took all our gold and tech. Him, I can't get my gold back from him. I think I took all his gold. Yep. So let's take all your gold for something cheap. Ceremony burial is the cheapest thing I think I can have. Alright, there we go. So by getting 1 tech, I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 techs. And money, I think I have more money than I started with, even though I had to give some away. So I was behind in tech a lot. Now I'm pretty much caught up with everybody. I do like to do embassies. I've got the gold. The sooner I build embassies, the cheaper it is. When I'm doing a tech strategy when I'm doing a slow research strategy like this, I have plenty of gold, so I'll go ahead and spend it. This kind of helps me scout and keep track of everybody. Yeah, if you count there, this is probably not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they only have to pay 27 shields for a settler. I have to pay 30. So on Monarch, they get a discount. And if I count this, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's only 18 food to grow. So that's the AI discount on Monarch. They get a 10% discount towards growing in food, growing in shields, and also in research. Yeah, everything's just 10% cheaper than what we pay. It gets worse as you get more expensive. And then at lower levels, Regent is even, but lower than Regent, they have to pay more than you do for everything. Now, if I don't have enough gold for everybody, I think I have enough gold for everybody. But if I don't, I try to look at who I'm more likely to need to a military alliance with, and prioritize them. So, like France is probably my early war target. So I'd look for who's next to France. So, like the Ottomans probably, and make sure I get them first, right? So speaking of, this is Iroquois. They're up north somewhere. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but the last two cities we looked at, and here with this one too. So look, they're size 2. They have 4 more turns before they grow, but they've already got all the shields they need. So they get a discount, but they're kind of stupid. So in those 4 turns, they're going to get 16 more shields. They're all getting wasted, and they've already wasted a bunch. So you're talking about like an archer or a spearman they've wasted waiting for the settler to build. So that's, the AI stupidity is their disadvantage, and that's what you got to learn to. You got to manage your resources better, and that's how you beat these guys on any level. Once again, here we're size 2. We go in 4 turns. He's got enough shields next turn though, so he's wasting a few turns of production. Now, what I love about the embassies, you can see who knows each other, who's met each other. So how the Ottomans not match France? They're not that far from each other. And how has he met everybody else? Huh. So he's met everybody. He's met everybody. He has not met France. She has not met Ottomans. Interesting. So that kind of makes a difference. I'm really surprised with him because he was so behind on tech. He must have just met people. In fact, where is he? He's way up here on the far side of France. So France is here, and he's way over here. How did he meet everybody already? And how did the Ottomans not meet France? Huh. Anybody war with anybody else? No? I don't know how they haven't met. Weird. Okay. And again, that information is very useful for when you're planning tax trades. Oh, is that Iroquois? That's how I met him. You know what? I'm just going to sit here. No, actually, we'll go ahead and move this guy over. And move this guy this way. I'm moving them towards the next city spots, basically. Did I see... For some reason, I thought I saw incense smoke. I didn't. Okay. Where is he going? It's going down here. Okay. Oh. After all that trading, so what I love to do is try to get this Republic Swing Slingshot, go Code of Laws, and then Philosophy. And if you're the first one in Philosophy, you get Republic for free. I'm going to try that this game. That doesn't always work, but I was the first to writing on my continent, and my continent has 5 civs, and there are only 8 civs in the game. So, I don't think the other continent is ahead of us in tech. So I think I have a fair chance of getting this, except for the fact that my capital is kind of small. But I got to crank up the research to get this faster. So now I'm going full research. So, again, I'm going to try to go Code of Laws first, and then go for Philosophy. If I'm the first to get Philosophy, I'll get Republic for free. That's the plan. Yeah, no one else here knows math yet. And they're going to go for map making next, almost certainly. Okay, we'll see. Why are you... Oh, hey, Iron. Hello, Iron. I forgot to look for iron, but I also got some right there. So guess where my next city spot is. Well, there's iron here, too. Cool. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Am I going to attack him? Let me just fortify here for a second. I'm going to fortify him on the mountain. I'm going to go and fog these tiles first. Okay, so... Oh, there's iron here, too. I've got iron here. I consider this iron mine, even though it's not yet. And this is more or less mine. Alright. Wow. That's a lot of iron. Okay, so the worker, I'm researching fast, so I kind of want to improve the capital. In fact, do I want another settler out of the capital or not? So I've got 2 more settlers coming. So that'll be here. Maybe here. I guess the coast would make more sense. But I need to start preparing for a clash with France. Because they're going to start heading out this way. I don't know how much room they have up here. This is not really good land down here. Or over here. So they're going to be heading my way. So France is my first war. I got to start building up for that. And I do want to claim this land back here. But that's not of immediate importance. Given that, again, I'm trying to decide if I want to build another center out of the capital or let the capital build up. I think I'm going to let the capital build up, which means I should go improve it with this guy. I want to improve this, but the capital is more important. Okay, so do I want to move this tile first? Let's go ahead and do this tile first. Not move, but improve. Okay, so since there must be a land bridge over there. Otherwise he would have made it here, so I'm going to head towards that land bridge. Oh no, I'm in your territory. I don't think they'll declare war on you for just having a warrior in your territory. Now, the more powerful the unit is, the more paranoid they are. Let's go hoplite for now. Who is that? That's France. Oh. Yeah, see, France is already expanding him away. They're trying to get that horse. They're going to get the horse. And where'd that barb go? Oh, he's up. Oh, wait. No. No, that's bad. Okay, that warrior's now heading into my territory. I got that barb warrior. I got to deal with that. Oh, I forgot to see if... Okay, well... I'm still not sure if I have room to build a settler or a warrior before anything else. Okay, so this one can go either here... or grab the iron. Grabbing the iron would usually be very important, but I mean, I'm not worried about that, about somebody else grabbing that. And I've already got some iron here. I missed that before too. Gosh, how much iron do I have? So I think I'm going to move the settler down here so he's got some food to work with. And also I got to hook up that horse pretty soon. Yep, okay. Again, the expand quick approach, or the... I want to push west, but there's not enough food that way to keep it going. So I can get more settlers and more productive cities by settling these first, even though there's no competition for that area right now. 1650 BC. Okay, let me fortify this guy here. And again, I've got this area lit up to keep barb camps from spawning. So I'm going to chase that barb. What am I going to do with this guy? If he comes this way, it's 1, 2, but then the hoplite spawns, or builds. So if he heads for this city, the hoplite will stop him. Okay, so I'm just going to fortify right here. No. I'm going to get on the mountain. Finish unfogging stuff. Look for the land bridge. Go that way. Just do a quick tech check. Okay. Ooh, I wonder... I wonder if he's on the other continent, but no, I think he's just on a little spit of our continent. We'll find out. Okay, so this guy, the warrior stepped towards the city, which is undefended. That's just a worker there. While I'm thinking about it, let me change this over to something else. I'll put it for warrior right now, but I'm going to change that probably. And let me attack this barb with this guy here. I hope I win. And I also hope I'm not attacking across the river. Now the river goes this way, not this way. So attacking across rivers is bad. Okay. See, again, I got redlined. So I need... I could either chop these up or irrigate a plains tile. Irrigating the plains tile is faster. And lets me start building a road towards the capital. Yep, I'm doing that. Which means... Am I going to build a settler here, or is it time to go military? I think it's time to go military. So let's go build a barracks. Yep, okay. So that's already unfogged. Where is my guy? There he is. Alright, these barbs are going to become a nuisance soon. I'll put him back in the city. You're going to irrigate. You're going to... What are you going to do? You're going to sit right there. Okay, I was gonna try to walk. I was gonna see if I could walk through Babylon, but I don't think I can. I think I'll get kicked out back this way instead of to the left or to the right or to the west. I mean, and it's coast over there, so I'll go ahead and go over the north side of him. Alright, so this hoplite I'm going to send up towards the barb. Alright, given this is in the mountains and I got military about, I'm going to go ahead and pop this hut now. Wait, what did I see? It was a funny color. No, I guess not. Okay. Nice try. It's a hoplite, dude. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep the hotline up here, barb busting, I think. Okay, so this... Oh, this does not have food for a settler. Crap. Until expansion. Oh, great. You're in the way. Alright, I'm trying to decide what I want to do about this guy. Because I can't get past him. I don't really care to block him. And he's not going to send these guys back. Alright, I'll just have to wait to go see that part of the world, I guess. I don't really see anything that I gain for blocking him. The only thing would be to not let him be on that mountain. Should I attack? I should not attack. Let me move back on the off chance he'll move by. He won't, though. Is Babylon? Okay. So I'm guessing there's a camp up here somewhere. Near Corinth. Corinth's up here somewhere. Yep, he settled on the mountain. Or on the hill. See, I thought about blocking him to see if I could force him to settle here, but that's just... By the time I get to that city, it's not going to matter. and I wasn't going to get it past it without declaring war. Okay, so culture just expanded, so I just got this tile hooked up, which is good. Not that I need it right now. Where is this barb camp? Heal up. Let's see. I do need a military police. But it doesn't have to be a hoplite. Alright, I'll fortify him for now, but send... Wait. Fortify him for now, but send this guy back to be a military policeman. And we'll hook up the horses. Oh! I just got... Oh, hoplite is not what I wanted. Okay, that expansion actually enabled these two to connect. Cool. So that I now have access to two food tiles. Yeah, I do not want to build a. If I want to build anything better than a warrior, I want a barracks. So my question to myself now is: do I want to build a warrior first, and then a settler? Yeah, I've got 2 barrack cities on the works, so I'm going to build a warrior and a settler here. We'll get 1 settler out of there, and then we'll start looking at building it up. Okay. Did somebody else go clear out that barb camp? I don't see a barb camp. No, Corinth. Okay. Babylon didn't kick me out. I'm curious about something. So it says we have a strong military. Now this, this is not gospel, but in this F3 screen, this military advisor screen, I take what he says to mean what the computer thinks. So when he says we have an average military, I think the Ottomans think I'm about as strong as they are. France is the closest Civ to me. Okay, good. So that tells me that France probably thinks I'm strong, and they're not going to attack me, most likely. Iroquois, France, Babylon. Yeah, so I was kind of surprised that Babylon didn't kick me out, but they're a little bit afraid of me, I think. Because they tell you to leave or declare war, you might just say, well, I'm stronger, I'm declaring war, right? And again, if they see you as weak, they're more likely to bully you around. Speaking of which, let's look at some graphs here. So remember on the first turn, I waited the turn to settle. So that's what this big spike in the histograph is. That very first turn, everyone else plopped a city down and started building, wealth and shields and population. And so the score was way higher than mine. So since just 1 turn later, I'm still catching up according to this graph. That's how big a deal is just delaying 1 turn settling your city is. And, it's not hurting me right now, but, earlier in mid-game, it makes you appear weaker, especially at higher levels. And moving your settler might make them more likely to attack you. Same with power here. So again, my power has been lower than everyone else's much of the time. Although now it's kind of catching up. In culture, no one's a culture monster yet. But again, I'm behind in culture too, because that 1 turn the palace didn't make culture. It's not a big a deal now, but the earlier the game is, the more impact waiting to settle has. 1450 BC. Okay, so how many cities do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got a settler, 2 settlers on the way soon. So we'll have 7 cities at least before 1450 BC. Oh, that's 2 of them stacked. We rode up that horse. I'm going to send him back to the capital. We'll have 2 military police there. I'm surprised nobody is horseback riding yet. Which I'm glad, otherwise the barbs would be sending horses after me by now. See, look, Iroquois already caught up. They were like 4 techs behind. How many turns ago was that? Okay, maybe it was 10 or so turns, but they've caught up with everything except riding now. So they've traded with others. They even have gold. How'd they get gold? Maybe they have contact with other people on the other continent. These 2 guys scare me a little bit. So let's get this hoplite out of the way. He's not going to make it in time. So this guy, he's not going to make it in time either. He's not going to make it in time either. I'll go ahead and finish building a road towards the capital. I may hook up that luxury too. So I think we can do warrior. So basically, it takes 20 turns to go from, size 1, no food, to size 3. And the corruption you kind of figure out, based on, like, this city is close to the capital. I meant, I got to worry about the barbs. I knew this was going to happen. I meant to turn up the slider to make the city not revolt, but oh well. Anyway, doing too many things at once. What was I talking about? I was talking about, So, this city is close to the main city. So a lot of times that second shield is close that you get, like if I mine this tile here, there's only 1 shield for the capital, but this shield is not wasted. I actually get 2 shields per turn here. Now that third shield, sometimes, especially if you're commercial like I am, you might get that third shield if you're close and you're connected by road. And I don't know if I'm getting that. I think the third shield is getting wasted. So until I come here and build some more mines and so forth, then this next shield that gets will be over here in the red. We'll just have 2 shields. So that gives me 10 turns. There's 20 shields, and then the 10 more turns after that will be another 20 shields. So the settler's 30 shields. So I build a warrior first to use up 10 shields, then go settler. And again, the warrior is just kind of cheap paper defense. You chase after barbs with them. You can use them as military police. And then I usually end up just disbanding them later, like when I go Republic and they cost too much to maintain. Some people like to turn them into swordsmen with upgrading them. I usually prefer using horses. So usually my warriors I just kind of use at the beginning of the game and dispose of them later. Okay, meanwhile I got this settler here, so where was it going next? I got this city already. And, see, here's... So, like here, this city... So, of course, you get one shield from the city center, and then the next shield you get, we'll get that one. Here in this city, the next shield is corrupt. That kind of surprised me, because before that wasn't the case, I don't think. But now the third shield I get over here, and then the fourth shield I get back. So that's why this guy is going to finish before he finishes growing. But since he's growing, he's getting to size 3 or 14 turns, I'm not too worried about missing those extra, 2 turns of production. Yeah, it's not enough to build a warrior. Anyway, this is quick little mental math there. So this guy, even though I already have iron or 2 in the city area, securing this iron is kind of important. It's also not a bad city spot after some improvement. Well, I really want to claim that furs, though. And actually, the coastal spot may make more sense. Except I didn't claim the furs right away. But the furs at this point, we're probably talking about post-war. So I should probably go for here and here, and then worry about another city up here to secure the furs after I start warring with them. But that'll probably be after 1000 BC. But these first, up to 1000 BC, all the power I'm building does make a difference. So I'm going to send this guy just generally 11 turns. Yeah, probably the sooner the better. We'll get him there. Start building a road with that guy. Debating. Okay, I'm going to put this guy back at the capital because he's not going to make it over here in time to do anything with the barbs. Stay with him. And I don't know where this camp is. Yep, he finally kicked me out. Okay, I survived that. Alright, let's send this guy back down to the guard the new city area. I'll keep that guy here for a minute. Keep looking for that barb camp. Oh, I can turn off my happiness slider now. Turn the research back up. So this hoplite I'm going to send off towards the other city. I've got 2 military police here, so that should keep the next citizen happy. This guy's coming back down to guard the new city. This guy's looking for the barb camp. Oh, did I see a barb horse? Yep, there's the barb horseman. A bunch of them. So that probably means a couple of my peers have discovered horseback riding. No? No? Really? Polytheism. Okay, so he's going up towards monarchy. Huh. Maybe the other continent discovered horseback riding. Oh dear. Where is this guy? Yeah, that camp is not my problem. That is not my problem. I'm going to park this guy right here to kind of keep this area under watched so no barb can't spawn here. I've got to find that barb camp. There it is. Alright, I'm thinking about chopping this forest. So if I go 1, so in 5 more turns I'll get chopped. So 1, 2, 3. That'll work. That should be a good use of shields. Because when I chop the forest, it'll return 10 shields to Athens, and they won't get wasted. All right, so I'm coming down to just a few turns left on my research. I start trying to play with reducing my research. Okay, makes a difference, especially when you get down to 3 or 2 turns or 1. Sometimes you can lower your research bars to get it in the same period of time. Chop forest, fortify him there. He's coming. I want to guard the city. So that is a hill, not a mountain. I'm going to go ahead and try to clear the camp. Okay, good. So that's a 1 attack against a 1 defense. He's got a 50% defense for the hill, but I've also got a 100% bonus against barbs. So it's sort of an even fight. Only except I was 2 health points more. So this guy's gonna come. Down to the most southwest somewhere. Oh, I'm going to step over here and start irrigating that square. We'll move that way. Where do I need a settler or a warrior? Probably Corinth or up in the north. All right, I'm gonna go find those horses. And look at what date it is. We're coming up on 1000 BC pretty soon. Oh no, that's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of. That I go away from the city and they come back. Okay, luckily they can't get to the city in 1 turn, so I can come down here and go guard the city. This is where I want this. And I'll have him start on a worker because he doesn't have another 2 food tile, and he really needs a worker to improve this land. We'll go ahead and wait the warrior, put him in town. Is that a warrior? Yeah, okay. Irrigate. Guess we'll send him off this way. He'll escort the settler. That's what he'll do. He'll go here. There we go. We can leave that warrior in the city, and the hoplite can go better places. Oh, I forgot to lower the slider. See where 1 turn left? There we go. So the difference between those two is only three gold, so. I'm going to get Code of Laws this turn. I'm looking ahead of time to see if there's any deals I want to make. I should be able to get Poly for Code of Laws, however, I'm not sure I will. At this point, I seem to be getting ahead in tech. Where's my income? Number 3, so I'm not the top income, but I'm the top producer. So even though it's still pretty early in the game, and I don't think my start was that awesome, I seem to be out producing everybody right now. I mean, part of it was tech trading, but I seem to actually be making money and goods better than other people right now. So I feel pretty confident maintaining my tech lead, so I'm not going to go trading to him right away. I'm going to wait and see about what the other people get. Okay, so I did kill that camp near Sparta. Where's Sparta? Really? So it's got to be like right in here, or maybe over here. Nah. Go looking for that barber camp. Yeah, we'll turn our research back all the way up. We're losing a gold per turn, but we have 86 gold, so we're okay. Well, that was interesting. They turned away from the hoplite defended city. They must have found somebody else better to go after. Now, if I attack him, again, he's got 2 health, I've got 4 health. He's got 100% defense, but I got 100% barb attack bonus, so pretty much an even fight. Except for my 2 extra health points. But he can run away. I think I'm going to move this way and see if I can find that barber camp, and hopefully he'll attack me. No, I'm going this way. I'll go ahead and build the road so I get that silks hooked up. Uh-oh, are you a settler? You're not. Okay, good. I mean, it's a warrior, but I was wondering if he's escorting a settler. That's Babylon. Where am I going with this guy? So I don't know every single tile, but I'm pretty sure I know the shape of the continent down there. Am I paying for troops yet? Not nearly. I'm just trying to decide where to send this little scout warrior next. I guess I'll go a little east here. And then I guess just bring him back towards home. I don't really see a reason to go off this way. He can't get through there. And he will come down this way, right? Yeah, okay. Just figuring out my scouting strategy. (1200 BC). Interesting. Interesting. So this is why I look at that graph earlier that says, you're strong. They think you're strong, or they think you're weak, or the other way around. So I think the rest of the civs think I'm strong. So I think this is a bluff. Now, on higher levels, usually you just give in because starting a war isn't worth it. And I'm not really ready to fight a war. And when I do fight a war, I want it to be with France. So this makes me mad at him. And I think he's bluffing. But I don't really gain a lot by not getting into him. I've already decided not to trade right away, and I've got to have philosophy pretty soon, and possibly Republic. So I'm not terribly worried about falling behind in tech. So I could take it personally and refuse him and call his bluff, maybe call his bluff. But if he declares war, it's just going to set us back a bit. And warring with him is not going to do anybody any good. I want him to be at war with either Babylon or France, right? Not me. So I'm going to give him what he wants this time. Usually on Monarch and higher, especially Emperor and higher, you pretty much always give in. In this case, I think he might be bluffing because I think I'm pretty strong compared to him right now, but just not interested in fighting him. And actually, he was the guy who had the second city earliest, so he probably is a bit stronger than the others. So I'm going to give in. So that's the downside of not trading with him earlier. So now he has code of laws anyway, but I don't have polytheism. And of course, that was during my interturn, so he might have traded it around already. Oh, he didn't trade it around, huh? But now I've got nothing to get poly from him with. Okay. So again, you could take it personally, or you could like, you know what? I'm going to either use you or kill you later, right? Just curious now, what... So, Ottomans... See, he says, compared to these guys, we have a strong military. So I don't think... I think he is bluffing. But usually on Monarch and higher, they aren't bluffing. But again, it's just my pride that's hurt, not my my long-term plans. So I guess that camp is over here somewhere. Alright, I don't want this horse around, so this is an even fight, except for my hit points, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. And send that guy off to look for the barb camp. We'll leave a hoplite there. I'm going to leave that guy right there. 1175 BC. Quick check of the cities. Everything looks sane. Oh yeah, let's see what tiles this is working. Okay, see, so I grew last time before these were irrigated, so it's working a done tile. So I just go click on here to reassign citizens, and I just picked up a shield in Athens. So, and that's a huge deal. So that goes from a hoplite every 4 turns to a hoplite every 3 turns. That's a huge difference. Huge difference. And I want to start building horsemen, but I guess I could build chariots and upgrade them. But again, they might start demanding money from me, so I might not have the money, or I might do tech trades. So I'm hoping to get horseback riding soon, so I can just build them directly. Because, I mean, I need the hoplites for city defenses. They're going to be my city defense well into the Middle Ages or later, or late Middle Ages. Where the heck is the barb camp? There are tribes near Sparta. This is Sparta. There's no barb camp up here. It wasn't over here when that guy was there, so where the heck is it? Up here somewhere? What the heck was all that? That's a barb. That's an Ottoman. That's an Ottoman. Okay. It looks like more colors than that. And there's the silks. So, yeah, we're already working not a 2-food tile, so I need to get the worker back here improving this area. But actually, it was important to get that hooked up too. No, not a temple. Who said temple? Never a temple. Almost never a temple. Actually, in this case, a temple might be good to get the iron in borders, but I'm more interested in using horses than iron. So we'll go ahead and do hoplites for now. How many do I have? Yeah, I only have 5. Again, hoplites are going to be my main defenders. You know, usually replaced with pikemen. And usually you replace spearmen with pikemen in the Middle Ages, but the hoplites are good as pikemen, so the hoplites will be around for a long time. So I'll leave you there. I'll send out the warrior somewhere. I'll send him up north. I may just use all these stray warriors to watch the northern mountains and to keep barbs from spawning there. So clearly I need more food for Corinth. I'm going to leave him right there just to kind of keep this area free of barbs. This is my barb buffer, or, you know, no camps anyway. Oh, there it is. Go, Babs. Let's see. I'm thinking ahead. I'm starting to get a bunch of hoplites, and I mostly want them towards the front lines. At some point, I want them in these back cities, but except for Sparta, I'm not really worried about these other cities. Now, Sparta may be in barb danger at some point, but I think I can deal with that with warriors. But even if the other civs get map making, I'm going to see them coming before they can land troops back here. So, yeah, I'm going to keep the hoplites going toward the front lines over here, or the eventual front lines. Well, I really appreciate you building on a hill, not a mountain. So again, usually attacking a unit on a hill, fortified unit on a hill is not the best idea, but I want to get rid of this, and I've got more hit points. Haha! These are all people I met, right? Okay. Let's do a quick check of all the cities here. Everything looks sane. A little surprised me variance to that city spot. Oh, where is the... So I'm looking where the river is because I can't get here in one turn because of the river. So I'm trying to not waste a worker turn if I can. Oh, okay. I'll go right here. Yeah, I'll clear this forest. So in 5 turns that'll clear. So there's 1, 2. Well, that'll actually get wasted if it hits that point. And actually, it may not be too early to start mining that horse. Alright. To avoid wasting a turn, I'm going to mine the horse. I might get Republic here in 2 turns. We'll see. We'll see. Where's he going? Alright. I've started to collect a bunch of hoplites at the front line. I need to start thinking about war plans. I mean, I'm not really that close to ready for war. But I want them in a position when I do war. So, let's think about the first war. Strategically, I want to take the horses away from them. I want these furs. That's not necessarily war, but... So basically, I want to take these 2 cities in the first war. It'd be nice to get the wines. 1, 2... But that'll basically mean taking at least 4 cities. See, what I usually do with wars, especially in Republic, is just short tactical wars. So taking these 2 cities is a great war goal, you know, and claiming all this space. Now going these 4 cities... Yeah, I don't know how the road system is. It may take a while to get those 4 cities. It may take more than 20 turns. The people might start getting war weary. And staying that offensive for that long just doesn't get you a whole lot. Of course, I usually like to go attack somebody else after the first war, but there's not really anyone else nearby to attack. So maybe rolling France is the way to go here. Alright, so plan A is to take these 2 cities and any new cities that come in this area and basically claim all this. Plan B is to go ahead and basically wipe out France all the way over to this little channel in here, and then I can start picking on other civs. Because if I do one war and just take 2 stuff, then I usually want to go beat on someone else for a little bit, but everyone else is too far away to go beat on. Alright, I might do a long offensive war then. That's not usually my style. Oh, there's gems up here. I want to claim them too. Who else is powerful? It's pretty even, except the Babylons are falling behind. The Ottomans seem to get a good start, but I don't know why. They really don't have great lands. I mean, it'll be good long term, but I'm pretty sure they haven't irrigated all this yet. In fact, where's the fresh water? Can they irrigate this? Oh, their lands are horrible. That cow and these 2 sugars, okay, and that are their only food. Oh, the Ottomans are dead. They're... I don't see how they're not falling way behind already. Babylon should be looking pretty good. Do you have any horses or iron? Okay, I've got horses. Okay, he's got no horses or iron. What about France? Again, I'm thinking of war. So she has no horses and no iron. I don't know. These guys down here, I'm not sure they're worth taking out. This is a weird continent. So these lands are good now. Well, this needs some improvement. The mountains are going to suck always. Are there 2 volcanoes there? That's a volcano. There's 2 volcanoes right beside each other. I don't think I've seen that before. This will be good land after it's all irrigated, but right now it sucks. This is good land. I want this. This is kind of iffy depending on... It'll eventually be good, but you want it for the saltpeter and the other possible resources. I'm not sure it actually does me a lot of good to come conquer these guys down here. This is really weird. Usually I kind of rotate wars between opponents, but right now France is the only one of them away of this really nice big 2/3 of the continent. I might let these guys punch each other out down there. And this choke point, that's basically another continent. You know, it's almost another continent. It's based on that choke point. I'm kind of pondering long-term strategy here because, like, say, if I were France, I'd beat on this way, and then I'd come beat on this way, and then come beat on... I'd just rotate wars, you know, and just kind of expand each direction a little bit at a time. But I'm not France, I'm Greece, I'm over here. Once I take over the area on my screen, that's the battle I need. I mean, I can go take over this other stuff, but I'm not sure how much the effort is worth. Unless I want to dominate or conquer. Or conquest, you know? Interesting. So, that back to where I want to position my hoplites. I want to get them ready for a sustained attack on France. So that's a long-term plan. And defense against France counterattacks. And the warriors are going to send it to the north to just keep an eye on everything. Where are the camps? Let me heal him up. With philosophy at 2 turns, let's see if we can lower my science a little bit. Keep it at 2 turns. A little bit, yeah. Okay. This was warrior settler combination. Actually, do I need more? You kind of always want more settlers. Okay, none of these are on the freshwater. This is a food-dedicated city, so this is going to stay on settlers or workers for the foreseeable future because it's got the food bonus. This city is going to eventually be naval. There's iron there. Did I miss that before? There's iron everywhere I look now. So, I've got 2 settlers alive? Why do I have 2 settlers? Okay, one's still coming over here. One's just got built. I got 2 more on the way. So I don't need this to be a settler anymore. Alright, let's go barracks. If we're going to go, if our long-term plan is sustained combat against France, it's time to go barracks here. And then we'll go barracks here after this settler. After this settler, we'll start pumping out some workers because we've got to improve this land to get more production. And I do want to pop out a settler every now and then, but it's still not going to be the hard focus right now. Where's this guy going? So I've got a settler about to pop right there. I guess I can plop this over here. Yeah, I'm going to get him. I'm going to send him over this way. We'll just put him right there for now. We'll keep 2 hoplites there for now. Move you out towards the new city site. You are a new city. This is food specialty. Wait. Huh. Alright, well, worker first. Actually, worker perpetually, probably. Alright, so the warriors are I'm going to start trying to send up to just kind of guard this area to keep barbs from spawning up here. I'll eventually plop a city here or there, or the AI will. I guess I'm going to claim the gems. Let's see if we can go with philosophy a little cheaper. Nope. Alright, here we go. It's 1050 BC. Am I going to hit 1000 BC with a republic? Okay, sounds good. Yes! Ha 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 ha! What is the big picture? She has map making now. And the only tech I have on her is philosophy. He has map making. He has map making and math. Math is good. Math is now important. And math now opens up to construction and currency, which are really important now that I'm hitting Republic. Oh, you got everything, right? So he's got Poly at... Yeah, screw you. So I was thinking of getting Poly to trade the others. But he's not going to trade straight up, forget it. Poly's just not that important to me. I need it to finish the age, but I'm going to get it sooner or later. It's just not of immediate importance to me. Math is important. Map making is important because I love getting a ship to go looking for the other continent. And he's got the most gold, I think. So let's take his gold away from him. Alright, so... Really? Really? Huh. He must be working on philosophy himself. So map making, math. Alright, so it looks like I can get more gold with math. And my goal, I'm going to get the tech from everybody except polytheism. So my main goal is to try to wrestle as much money from him as I can in this trade. Oops. Did I make a mistake? Was it 110? Oh, it was. Okay, went the wrong way. Oops. Butterfingers, lump sum. Whoops, what'd I do? What did I do? Okay. Alright. So I took some of his gold, about half of it. Haha, I got Republic, you don't. Who else has gold? Nothing. 25. 26. Really? Oh. Huh. That's a little surprising. I meant to get all your gold. Okay. Huh. You don't have any gold per turn available, do you? I don't think any of them do at this point. No. I'm just going to take his money so I didn't give it to the Ottomans. The only reason the Ottomans are doing well is because they're researching faster than anyone else. You got nothing for me. You're so friendly looking, though. Okay. So they finally met. I'm going to say no, mainly because it's about to be 1000 BC. Oh, not yet. Okay. So, going Republic this early can be problematic because the unit sport kind of gets you. Incidentally, first let's talk about, horseback riding still isn't out there. Huh. That's weird. That's really weird. Did none of you guys get horseback riding yet? I don't know how often you get somebody to Republic before somebody gets horseback riding. That is crazy. Alright, so... one of them is going to get horseback riding. So I'm going to go for currency, because I really want those marketplaces for Republic. So... it's a little iffy for me to go to Republic right now. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to. The trick is, or the trouble is it's going to be unit support. But I'm going to probably end up disbanding a bunch of warriors and cutting drastically research. But as I build up the core, especially the capital, I'll be able to get a lot of that money back pretty soon. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and revolt. So I'm going to go through all the cities and click on there to prevent them from starving or going into riots. Just reassigning citizens. So check on food. Is anyone starving? No one is starving. So that'll work. Is anyone growing quickly? They're growing quickly, but they're happy. Okay. And we'll be at 4 turns of anarchy. So we're entering 1000 BC, or about there. Okay, now military place no longer help. So, and the warriors are going to start costing money. So I'm going to start redistributing hoplites. I'm going to send hoplites back towards the back cities and disband those warriors. Whoops, what'd I do? I'll live with it. I'm tempted to just disband this guy right now, but I'm not going to. I'll see if I can defog that last tile. I'm just going to walk him around because of the heck of it. Why not? I am not going to have a hoplite in my mountains right now. So there's the third. Oh, shoot, that tile doesn't reach that city. Oops. Alright, do I want food first, or I want... Alright, I'm going to go build a mine here first, then I'll start chopping these trees. You were heading over this way. And there we are, 1000 BC. That is the end of this quick start challenge. I'll finish moving stuff around and take a assessment of the situation. Hoplite, I'm heading back, right? You took a wrong step, but let's pretend you're escorting the settler on purpose. Alright, let me save the game. Quick start challenge. So, it is 1000 BC. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities. I have 7 hoplites, 11 warriors, so 18 military units. I've got another settler. I've got only 2 workers. And I'm about to become a republic. Just 80 turns into the game. 80 turns, and I've got Let's compare to what the other guys have as far as cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has 6 cities. I've got 7 with an 8th on the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got 6 cities, including her capital. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5, including his capital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, he's got 7. Huh. What the heck is going on over there? I'd like to see the rest of his empire. So this is a pretty good start. I had some low food situation over here. I only had 1 food bonus I could really take advantage of over here. But I think we're off to a decent start. We definitely have a good tech lead through trading and meeting people. And and we have a plan for the future on how to take over this part of the continent. So I think we're pretty decent footing on our way to winning most any victory condition. Once we go Republic, the challenge is going to be building up the capital especially, and then these 4 cities around it to bring in some more money and more production. And make sure we can get that horseback riding in those marketplaces pretty soon and start the war against these guys. So, you can always do better. I guess I could have done better. I think I did pretty well this game. I would have liked to have more grasslands. I would have liked to have maybe Francis start. Actually, this is not my favorite map ever. We all have kind of iffy lands, but I'll take it. So I'm going to do a few of these. Try this yourself. Play to 1000 BC. And you can continue playing if you like, it depends on the game. Sometimes I've had over 10 cities that actually been in Republic by 1000 BC before, and other times you have like 3 cities and you don't even have map making or something, right? So it's really dependent on the map and your surroundings, but you learn a lot by trying to expand faster. And then at some point there's a trick between